Everyone, Ammo here for more Binding Afterbirth Plus, and Eden trying to get our last couple Angel Room items is our primary objective now. That's very good. It's a very good start to get these special rooms. Have a Spirit Heart generator like that, and a little chubby and decent stats. All right, almost 4 damage. Tears aren't insufferable. Definitely gonna need some upgrades. It's not a bad start. Would love to start with the tonsil item, so I can just get that taken care of right away. But we have to get the trinket for that. Oh, none of these are trinkets. A dull razor. Do not need a dull razor. I believe we can make some clever plays with it. That's whatever. It's not us right now. We don't need to worry about that. 15 cents anyway, or 7 cents, whatever. It's not. It's unlikely to happen. Yo, it's a little chubby, right? No, it's not a little chubby. It's a little chubby. The attack. It's not a little girty. It's a little chubby. It has to be a little chubby. It's not a little chubby. Parasitoids, egg tears. I forget what this one does. Actually, I haven't had this one for a long time. There's a lot of items in the game, alright? Some of them don't show up as often as other ones. See if we can get some of these egg tears out. See if I remember what they do. They make flies. Alright, that's kind of what I thought. That's kind of what is suggested by the fact that the picture of the item is a little fly. I said the depiction of the item is the little flies and spiders. Or is a little fly, so you get flies and spiders out of the egg tears, which is really good. Especially if we get giant flies and spiders. I haven't had that item very much. But I have had it. It's already off the list. Nothing too exciting. Happily take a spare Spirit Heart. And we'll take the Bookworm transformation. Why not? And detonate you, why not? Friends today and more friends. We could really use the... really want Hive Mind right now. We're really down for getting Hive Mind. So we only have Bookworm and a Tear Effect. Can we get a... we can get a double shot. Can you get a double shot of the Tear Effect? I don't see why not. Are they rolled individually, or is it clone the tier? Okay, it looks like we actually got one egg sac tier and one regular tier. I was wondering, does it just clone the tier and they get 2 egg sac shots, or is it individually per tier? Or is there a limit 1 per customer type deal? A lot going on in Isaac. Which is amazing. Like, even past few runs still learn things. Which is, I mean, it's basically a pretty simple game, but there's so much nuance, so much going on in the game. Just with the way, just how many items there are, how many trinkets there are, and how all those things all interact with each other. Just so many permutations. One of the reasons why it's such a popular title. It's seminal for the roguelike genre. The modern roguelike genre, at least. Obviously, Rogue is the literal seminal roguelike. Because it's not like Rogue, it just is Rogue. That game came out a really long time ago. It's a really old game. I'm surprised I got it there. Forget what year, but like ancient. Especially in internet time. Oh, like the ancient history. Well, I'd like those, especially the Rotten Baby, but we're going for Angel Rooms, so we say no, and we leave. Which is kind of funny that Rogue was an old but beloved title, and like it was around for a long time. It was an old game, and then it kind of disappeared because it was so old that people, they moved on to more modern operating systems. It's kind of ASC2 games, got left, they're gone. ASCII games, and then that genre kind of was silent. Like that game and games like it weren't really around. Not nearly as popular as they were today. Any ones that We're trying to go down the same path, and eventually we're like, wait a second, this is pretty fun. Let's do some more of this. I think probably just because of the nature of the game. Very difficult, very punishing. The quote unquote, you can beat the game, air quotations, in like an hour. Which then games that are on the beyond that into like the home console era. The console's expensive. Games for the console are very expensive, so if you buy a game for your console and you get the impression that you beat it within an hour, you'd be very mad. And like didn't really have a story, and it was really hard and punished you. That's why they made a lot of games very artificially difficult to extend that the perception of playtime. It's not a good way to do it at all, but it was a nascent industry. They didn't know what they were doing. Eventually realized, particular PC and I don't know what that PC and indie titles, like, hey, this is fun and works and is fast and we can do it cheaply. It's just a great idea. We should do this. And so it was done. 48-hour energy. Restock would be great. We have no have no money though. Get all black hearts. That's more rerolls. That's like mostly what I was looking for is a bomb to reroll Headless Baby. Reroll our shop without any money. There's no point. Yeah, that's fine. Take 8-inch nails. Get a slight damage upgrade. Oh, we can get a double spider egg shot. Lovely. Happy we got a kind of a random answer to that question that we had. Can't shoot 2 egg sacs at once. Don't shoot me. Give me a whole bunch of money. That's not money. That's a bomb, in fact. I don't remember liking egg sac tiers so much. Maybe I had it, I wasn't really noticing it. Maybe I had poor luck and just wasn't paying attention, so maybe I just didn't notice what it was doing. But it's a good tier effect. Not nearly enough money for anything out of our shop, especially if I wanted restock. Otherwise it'd be Mama Mega, and either I'm using that for the rest of this floor for no reason, or I'm taking it down and I'm abandoning our Satanic Bible. Neither of which sound like good ideas. No, really. Alright, that's unfortunate. A little bit smaller, got some more tiers. Now we're nice and strong. Got a good tier effect, lots of tiers, decent damage, lots of HP and HP regen. We're pretty set. I don't think I need Tammy's head. I'll just leave it so I keep banking this HP. Not just any HP, black hearts. So it does damage when it is like it's also a weapon. Why would you just sit there and let him shoot you in the face? That's not how fighting things work. Never has been, never will be. Should go check out a curse room. Mimics seem kind of funny because they're. I feel like they should have a chance to give you deals with the devil, like the red chest, because of course there's a. It's such a good item. Of course, there's a risk to taking them. Might as well just grab it for the sake of it. Doesn't actually do as much good because their HP is already nearly a max. It's the Black Lotus, so it's a red heart upgrade, a spirit heart, and a black heart. So it's an HP upgrade plus 2 spirit hearts. So it's pretty good, especially just finding in the secret room. The problem being, you know, if we're at full HP and we're not taking any deals with the devil, lose any HP, that's not fighting even one of the better HP upgrades. Isn't that big of a deal? Because we don't need, just frankly don't need it. Let's go down to item room, boss room. You guys know that. Everyone knows the drill. I don't care. I'll just walk right into bombs. I'm not even going to turn around for that farm of black hearts back there. Just gonna keep going because we're strong enough to have that luxury. That is not the right way. That's a big ol' dead end. We look very pretty right now with our monocle, our flower, giant nails sticking out of our eyeballs. Lovely. Okay, we're about to go to prom. Prom's not a big deal. I never see why it's always a big deal in movies. One of my prom, and I was like, this is just a dance. I've had dances before. This is a dance. I don't understand the hype. There's like whole cultural. United States. I don't think other countries have this tradition. United States near the end of the school year. High schools, secondary schools, they have dances. Those dances for their graduating seniors, but also juniors can come. I'm not sure if that was always the case, if that's more recent. And of course, their guests, which are normally just other juniors and seniors. But sometimes, you know, you have someone dating a sophomore or something, whatever, and they'll come together. And it's like real. Obviously, you know what prom is because you've seen American movies and television. And it's always hyped up as this big, crazy, important thing. Nah, no one cares. Only the really vapid, the people I have seen that do give two craps about prom, are like really painfully vapid, shallow people who are like, yeah, high school's definitely the time they're peaking. Like they're sad for a reason because like after high school I got nothing. But myself, most people I knew were like, it's just a dance. We had like a little after prom, which is hosted by the school to encourage kids not to go out and drink after prom. Another cultural trope. And most people are like, yeah, whatever, we're gonna go drink. Like, the little after prom party is cute. We're not gonna not drink for that, but it's nice to have it available for people who want to make that choice, and then they have an alternate. Why aren't we getting any? We shouldn't have taken that HP upgrade. Why aren't we getting any angel rooms? I haven't taken any deals with the devil, have I? Almost took that Guppy's hairball. Nope, nothing. We're just getting unlucky. It's gonna happen. Do the tears? Oh, the egg sac tears also cause slow. That's nice to know. I feel like this tear is always this pill's always paralysis. Meet some more friends. We'll be a little sleepy and lose our blood. Wish real life you could just jam pills, just find pills on the ground, jam in your mouth, and you're like, yeah, maybe this pill will be good. Just all around positive. That's not how life works. You take some random pills, I guarantee you that's not going to be a positive thing for you. You're like, what did you do today? I don't know, I found some pills and just ate them. I'm not really sure what happened. Yeah, it's not a positive story. You're not a positive role model for anyone. You're doing that. Oh, I have known people in certain times of their life, they're better now. That would not have been an unusual behavior for them. I'm glad they got better, because doing that behavior, you could end up in a situation where you don't have the opportunity to get better. All good, 1 penny. Thank you, appreciate it. Don't remember what bursting sack does, honestly. Spider love. Something to do with spiders, of course. Can't be that significant if I forgot completely what it does. I don't think it's related to bombs. I think I get it confused with the egg sac bombs. Extra spirit heart back. How to jump? Well, I'll just rather keep the tank Bible. We never use how to jump. You can use it very cleverly to avoid a lot of damage. We don't need to do that, and nor do I want to. Although maybe I should play around with it, just because that's a skill that we never really acquired in Isaac. It's maybe for the sake of true game completion, I should maybe mess around with it. Nah, whatever. I wouldn't mind even more maps. Drop me a lot more Ansys runes. I'd be down for that. That way I don't waste my time running around in circles. Oh, wasting my time running around in circles. Lovely. Speed upgrade. We have less than 1 speed. I didn't realize we're so slow. I was playing Undertale earlier. Maybe that's why I'm used to the slow. Because the small striped shirt child doesn't walk particularly fast. But then you're also not dodging bullets. Well, you are, but not in that form. Whatever. Most people played. A lot of people played the game. You know what I mean. And if not, you can just literally watch me playing it because it's on the same channel that I'm broadcasting on right now. So yeah, you can look it up and you know exactly what I mean. What? Just stop. Oh, I got Downwell today. I'm streamed that a little bit. I wasn't sure what to stream. I'm like, well, you know, I can just check out, see if there's any cheat games. I saw Downwell. Downwell was a well-received indie roguelike from 2015, I think it was. Oh, it's Tears Down sucks. 2015. Very arcadey, very fast-paced. You're a penguin-looking dude, and you're falling down a well. You try to land on enemies' heads, or shoot them, depending on what color they are. You know, it's gamey, of course, because it's a game. So you're not exclusively just landing on heads. There's also, you can't just land on anyone's heads, because some of the enemies will hurt you if you land on them. Other enemies will hurt you from below, yada yada. Oh yeah, very good. It was very well received, and it's like $3. So I wanted to try it out. Nothing, really. Huh, we're just getting no luck at all. Getting any angel rooms at whatsoever. I haven't done anything to upset the... It's 50-50, and that shouldn't be. Lots of friends. So many friends. Speed upgrade, finally. And the ability to fly. I'm happy with flight. But yeah, we'll receive the game. I've been playing it. I just played it today for like half an hour. Yeah, this is fun. And also, very fast-paced and difficult. It's a cheap, short experience, and I think we're going to have I like that games move in that direction a little bit. There's still plenty of room for, I said, those traditional, like, 60-hour, 80-hour, 100-hour, 200-hour Witcher 3 experiences. Those are fine. I think those always have a place, but I also think we're moving through digital distribution and maybe more like lower income households having access to PC gaming as opposed to even just 10 years ago. Seeing titles that have, I don't need any of that. Seeing titles that are cheap, technically not impressive, like it doesn't require high technology, graphically unimpressive, graphically simple. Although not to say artistically simple. Of course, you can do a lot of art, and even a pixely, low graphics game that's been done many times. But yeah, these cheap, short experiences, kind of like almost like a movie. Like you spend $3 and you get a game that you play for 3 hours. I think they'd be really well off to get into a little more casual multiplayer with these titles as well. Because when you go to a movie, people go to movies alone. I've gone to movies alone. Not often. There's been a couple movies I really wanted to see, and no one wanted to see me. I didn't have anyone to see it with at the time, so I just went. I'm not the only person that's ever done that. Don't look at me like that. Hey, little monster, you can come and not help, because I'll rarely be shooting you. But yeah, you go to the movies with your friends or with your family. Discuss it. I think there'd be room for a little bit of that, some casual co-op mechanics or opportunities in some of these titles, so you can get a quick, short experience for very cheap, and maybe even share it with a friend or family member. That's really good. Suicide King only works if we have an extra life. Of course, the thing with movies is that you can buy more tickets, but home video and streaming, like the movie industry's already changed a ton, and it will continue to change. This has been changed so much by first it's home video and rentals, and then into the modern era with streaming services. I can go pirate it. Well, I don't know what's the new movie that's come out. I don't know what's come out in the past couple weeks. Oh yeah, weird. I haven't seen any like I can't think of anything that's come out this past couple weeks I want to see. even though it is the summer. But let's say like hey, damage upgrade. Like Atomic Blonde's really coming out, or Red come out. I'm not even sure. But no, it seems like a pretty good movie. But no, just no angel rooms ever. What do we get? Can we get any in here? No. Nope. 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 Trash, 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 and trash. Huh. Sad. It's a sad day. But yeah, I can go on the internet probably right now and just pirate Atomic Blonde if I really needed to see it. And that cost me almost nothing other than just the power to run the computer. And I can watch that alone or with people or whatever. So games don't have as much of a problem with piracy because it's harder to, because you have to install the game. You can't stream. You can't. Well, you can stream the game to play, but it's more complex. It's harder to pirate. Certainly more complicated to pirate games than it is to try to pirate just to stream a movie for free. That's effortless. But I think there's room for just short, cheap, brief experiences that it's almost like a movie, because it's a experience, you play through it quickly. It's not something you come back to for 200 hours of gameplay. It has its message, it has its gameplay, it has its mechanics. You enjoy it for a brief period of time, and then put it away until you want to play through the whole thing again for a brief run. There are some games like that for sure, but I think we'll be getting more into them becoming a little more mainstream. And I don't just mean, when I say experiences, I don't just mean walking simulators, although that's unfortunate. I don't think that's an invalid class of game. A lot of people are like, just think that walking simulators are not video games. I mean, they're games. They're kind of, a particular genre of game. And I understand some of the complaints if you don't know what you're getting into. It can be very disappointing to get a walking simulator when you expect something else. But I think they're definitely games. You choose when to advance, at the very least. You control the character, you control the direction they walk, how they walk there. Certainly, I mean, there's something to say for lack of interactivity in those games. And interactivity is part of the game, but they're telling you a coherent story, and if they're fun or a good experience for any other reason, that's still totally valid. So many Spirit Hearts around. That was our Suicide King. I don't think we'll be needing that. I'm done with the bombs. I think I'm done picking stuff up. Just give me an angel room that has an item we need in it. I think we have all the secret room items. So I'll say we should be checking out secret rooms. I think we have all the secret room items, so I haven't really been too worried about it. I think we have all secret room items. Oh, he slapped me. Justice. I was really hoping for Airwalk's flying, right? Sure, Airwalk's just flying. Oh, it slows everyone. Oh, cool. Don't think I've used it in combat. You're so tiny and freaky. Get away from me. Also, thanks for dropping battery to remind me to heal up back to full in case I rapidly take a whole bunch of damage at once. Seems unlikely to happen, though. Thanks for the whole 78 cents. I don't need. Oh, guys, blah, jeez. Not my favorite guy. Not my favorite guy by far. Stop with the eyeballs and their huge hitboxes hitting me in the back. Finally, an angel room. Shockingly, nothing we need. I'll just take Holy Mantle for. I'll take the spear. Funsies. Pageant Boy is really annoying because we don't need Pageant Boy at all. Maybe there's a luck upgrade in there at the very least. No. Holy Mantle's better than the Spirit of Destiny for sure. Holy Mantle's so great. But I wanted something a little more exciting. It's not like we're win streaking, we've beaten the game tons of times. Not as many times in a row as I would have it, ideally wanted, but that's behind us now. Maybe someday in the future It is. Takes like a long time. Maybe with streaming, if I have a stream day, I can just start, you know, put aside a day to go back to Isaac, have like a nostalgia day. Throw Isaac on the docket, play Isaac for like 4 hours straight. Try to build up some win streaks in Isaac. Where are you? Oh, we get the double charge off the car battery. Oh yes, forgotten about that. How lovely for our Spirit Heart generation. Can't because I actually thought about it for a second. Really can't. Mostly we've already... mostly we need to roll for another angel room. So if I just go down and skip that process, we might not get our angel room. Or not, we will not get our angel room. And then we might not get our item. We will not get our item, but we won't necessarily have access to that anyway. You know what I mean. Hi, guys. Yeah, I got like a double charge here on that car battery deal. Gimpy. Oh, we have Red Heart down here. Let's go grab it. Or right here. No, of course not. Conquest, come hang out though. That's 2 more plays. Maybe some more if we get Gimpy payouts, which is unlikely. Hey, Sinrobes. Big ceremonial robes, play them some more. Then we take 2 hits of damage there. And the potato peeler. There we go, we get a nice level 4, a level 1 and level 4 Meat Boy, and just give up all of our heart. I'll take Demon's Tail back then. It's been a while since I've had a max level Super Meat Boy. I was gonna say Meat Boy, I guess this level is just Super Meat Boy. It's not regular Meat Boy, Super Meat Boy. Far more advanced than regular Meat Boys. Who's flying a small aircraft over my apartment at 10:30 at night? Like aircraft pilots, have some manners. It's late, people are sleeping, you're very loud machines. Obviously I'm not sleeping, but I'm working. I don't appreciate the noise. Hello, Mom's Heart / it lives. I don't know why I'm just charging the bullets. It's not how I've been trained to avoid damage. Ooh. Ooh. And just deals with the devil. And hush. This is our last... it doesn't matter. It does, I mean, kinda. Wanted to. So we're unlikely getting our angel room. Right. Because we're going up to the cathedral. And then to the chest. So there's not gonna be an angel room. Let's get a, yeah, whatever, I'll just take Incubus. Could go fight Hush. Don't have that much HP, took some stupid damage. Gave away all our HP anyway. Could take him out of the void and also use that to get more HP, but I really like Incubus. Although he's a little far behind. He's actually quite far behind. That might have been a terrible choice. What makes you larger? Hey, we're a little bit fatter now. We're shooting more bullets, though. It's generally a positive thing. Wow, the Void also a small HP upgrade. Not a small HP upgrade, a damage upgrade. Also, it might give you HP, so I could have taken both. I don't remember. Glad those bullets he shot at me just bounced harmlessly off. I hope they hit Cube me, because there's no reason that should have been hit there. Otherwise. Ah, I was hoping for something else. Or something else, I mean, yeah, items, Joker cards. Really just one of those two things. Car battery, Satanic Bible. To the surprise of nobody. Really good. It's a really good combo. I guess our map straight to our boss. Could have saved it for the cathedral. Just because the cathedral's more difficult and has no reward at all for looking around. Unlike the chest, which is also difficult, but you can get chests and get items out of it. This is not a fun room. Just gonna leave that battle. You don't need to be there at all. Not something I want to be involved in. Oh, of course, no sphere hearts. It's not like that was what I was going for or anything. Go get him, Super Meat Boy. No? Alright. Lazily fall behind. What a surprise. That took no time flat. Good job, team. Meat Boy, get in there. Is he in there? He's in there. He's doing his job. That's all I ask. Alright, stompy time and explosion time. Pretty sure we can still get our angel room items out of the chest. So I haven't given up hope completely. There are going to be lots of runs where we don't get the new items, obviously. In fact, it's just a crazy miracle that we got 2 in a row. But there's only a few. Did I not take the Polaroid? Did I take the negative on accident? Did I bounce into the negative? No, I went down. Why did I go down? I thought I went up. Did I go up? How did I end up going down? I got very confused. I was fighting Satan. I didn't even realize. I wasn't even fighting Isaac. I was fighting Satan. Well, that's very confusing. What did I... How did it... Either... So I had to have gone down, because I ended up in Sheol. I was in Sheol, obviously, the whole time. So I must have taken the negatives... Or I went down. I took the Polaroid and then went down. Instead of going up. Why did I take the trapdoor instead of the beam of light? I've never made that mistake before. Habitually... I mean, you would expect me habitually to go up to the beam of light. That's what I always do. How weird it was that I made the opposite decision of what I would normally do, like what my muscle memory would expect us to do, what we would automatically do, and I didn't even realize. It's crazy. It didn't really matter. We weren't going to have... unlikely we'd get another swing at getting one of the new items, one of our final items to complete our notebook at that point, so I'm not too worried about it. And we're not win streaking, so doing like a weird little artificially short run is not a big deal. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe for more fun Twitch deal, and I'll see you next time.